everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Vlogmas Day 5. I'm so excited for today's video because I'm going to be sharing my stretching routine that I do mostly every day, which is good for dancers and gymnasts and anyone who wants to do it. So let's get into it. First, whenever I am doing a workout or a stretch, I always start with 10 jumping jacks, 15 butt kickers, and 15 high knees. Okay, next what I do is I stretch side, 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 over. This helps right here. Stretch, and then you put it back up and you make an L and you reach over with a flat back. Okay, next you're gonna arch back, and it's a great stretch for your back. And then you're gonna go down to your leg. And if you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Try your best to, because that's what will help you become more flexible. And then you're just gonna bend your other leg a few times. And then you're gonna come back up and go rock, 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 over, and then L, flat back, and over. Just feel my back crack. And then touch your foot, or at least try to, and bend other leg. You know, I'm going to go to the middle and just do a few stretches there. Like I said, if you can't touch the ground fully, that's totally fine. I can, just because I do these stretches often. Okay, now we are going to go into my right lunge. Now, like the plank in my workout video, you don't want your knee to be like down here or up here. You just want it to be right in center. You should feel the stretch right in your leg and your other leg. And then we're gonna go down to elbows, and then you're gonna put your knee down and you're just gonna stretch up while you're pushing down on your knee. You'll feel the burn right here, but it for sure helps if you're trying to get into the splits or not. Okay, next you're gonna pull up that leg. You should for sure feel the stretch in the front of your leg right here. And then you're gonna put that down and stretch forward, make sure toes are pointed. Okay, now you're gonna slide over. I'll turn around. So what this position is your left leg is kind of like you're just sitting like this, and then your right leg is crossed over. And then you're just gonna hug and then stretch your back a little bit. Okay, next you're gonna put your right leg back like this and stretch forward. Okay, now you're gonna stretch backwards and then come back up, and you're gonna wrap that leg around again to go back into lunge, and then you're gonna go up out of it. Okay, now you're gonna go in your left lunge, elbows down, knee down, and press forward. This is a good stretch for your hips to do, and stretch them forward. And then you're gonna put your foot up, and then put your leg straight out and stretch over underneath that. Okay, now you're gonna slide over, and let me turn around, and you're just doing the opposite of what you did before. So now your right leg is flat on the ground and your left leg is wrapped around you. And then next, put your left leg back and stretch forward, and then you're gonna go back. And then next, we are now gonna do our split stretches. And so I'm gonna start right. So I'm first gonna put my right leg out and this left leg bent, and I'm just gonna stretch forward over it, pointed toes. I just do pointed toes because it helps you memorize that you should point your toes always. And then you're gonna bring it closer. Your right leg is now bent and your left leg is straight. And we're gonna hold a few seconds with this, and then you're gonna go forward over. Okay, now you're gonna go into your right splits, and I am so close to getting in mine. And I just want to say that your first time doing this stretch routine, you're not gonna get them unless you're perfect like that. But I am gonna try and do these stretches daily so I can get into my splits. Might look like I have my splits on camera, but I'm like so close to them. The more you hold your splits, the better, or the more easier it'll be to get in your splits more often. So, and if you do have your splits, you can arch your back, and that gives you an extra stretch. Okay, now left side, you're gonna have your left leg straight and your right leg bent. Then you're gonna have your left leg bent and your right leg straight. Now left is not as further down as my right is, but it is definitely getting close to where my right is, which is great. And so this means I probably need to work on my left more than I need to on my right. Okay, now you're gonna go in your splits. All right, now we're gonna do middle split stretches. And middle split is definitely hard for me just because it doesn't feel comfortable and I'm not very close to getting my middle splits, but that's okay. So first we're gonna rock back like we did in the beginning, and then you're gonna go over your right or left side. And then you're gonna stretch, make an L and stretch it here. I would recommend putting your nose to your knee to get a better stretch. Okay, and left side. And L. Okay, now you're gonna stretch forward. What I like to do is put my arms up here and then slowly go down, counting from 8 to 1. So I go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just helps me lower down slower, but it definitely helps. Okay, now you're gonna go over into your splits, and if you aren't in your splits, they should look somewhat like this. So just try and hold this as long as you can and then go out of it. Okay, so now once you go out of it, you should make this position just to open up your legs so they're not sore tomorrow, which after stretching today, you might be a little sore tomorrow, but that's just the process of getting more flexible. And I just go back and forth. Then I am normally done. Sometimes I add on my ab routine, it just depends. But that is my stretching routine. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching my Vlogmas Day 5. I hope you have enjoyed the past few videos. I'm so excited for the next upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.